Board of Commissioners meeting to order Monday, November 4th at 9 a.m. And would you call roll, please?
Commissioner Snyder.
Here.
Glazer.
Here.
Terwilliger.
Here.
Geisler.
Here.
Dorian.
I'm here.
Smith.
Here.
Chairman Bone.
Here.
7 present, 0 absent.
Commissioner Twilliger, will you lead us in the invocation and the pledge,
Sure
please?
will. First of all, God, thank you that we can depend on your presence with us in every season and situation. We are grateful that each season is orchestrated by you. Help us to see your hand and guidance in our lives as we go through changes. May we grow in trust and persevere in the valleys. For when we have challenges, your light continues to shine on us in mercy and grace. And Lord, I would like to say a prayer for my friend Renee, who is having surgery as we speak. And all God's people said, Amen.
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 I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, next on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for October 15th, 2024.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the minutes.
Support. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed, the same. Okay, we'll approve the minutes and we will move on to the acceptance of the bills.
General bank claims approved for the weeks of 10/7 through 10/11 in the amount of $1,329,784.66, with total general fund expenditures $181,239.66. General bank claims for the weeks of 10/14 through 10/18, $4,676,750.94, with total general fund expenditures $259,312.99.
Could we get a motion
Yes,
to approve the
Mr.
bills?
Chairman, I move that we pay the bills.
Support.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Okay, we will pay the bills. We do not have a special program today. So at this point, I would ask anybody that has any public comment to please come forward, limit it to 3 minutes, state your name and address. Is there any public comment? Yes, thank you.
Morning.
Morning, Jill.
Homer Township. I just want to give a brief update on the people who've been issued ballots that are in challenged and voter, or challenged and verified status. The latest qualified voter file was released on November 1, showed that Midland County issued 113 total ballots. 41 of those have been returned. 43 of those are permanent absentee voters. So, it does pose a question, when do they become approved and should they really be sent if they're in challenged or verified status? So, that is it. That's all I had. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comment?
Good morning, Renita Bonadis, Homer Township. The meeting 4 weeks ago, we had a presentation at the executive meeting by the county clerk concerning our qualified voter rolls and some statements that have been made. One of the comments made during that presentation and the letter that the commissioners all received was that there were 16 to 17 and a half-year-olds on the voter rolls. And after that meeting, because there was an offer, if anybody ever has questions, to contact the county clerk, and I asked for a number because it was never presented at that meeting. I never got a response, so I ended up sending a FOIA to the county and asked for that information, a report of the total number of 16-year-olds and 17-and-a-half-year-olds for the QVF file, just to back up the information that was reported. And I was told that there was a search of the records and determined that they do not exist. At the county level, we don't access this. You'd have to check with the Michigan Bureau of Elections. So I sent a FOIA to the Michigan Bureau of Elections, and they did get back with me. And she explained to me that there is nobody in that age group in the qualified voter file. So I did go back and go up through the chain to actually get verification of that. And we had been told in 2 situations that individuals that are in challenge and verified status, I think the statement was made in that same meeting, that those are on their way to cancellation, and so they shouldn't be included in potential voters in this county. But as Jill just shared, they did receive absentee ballots, so there is a way that they can actually still vote, and so they are viable voters in the county, and they're supposed to show proof of identification, I believe, in order to receive those ballots. So just wanted to make that information out there for all of you, and good luck on the election tomorrow for all of us, and just remember it's important to vote, and our silence is our consent to what's going on. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any other public comment? Going once, going twice, gone, and we read Standing Committee Report number 1, please.
Dated November 1st, properly addressed, ladies and gentlemen. We, your Administration and Operations Committee, have reviewed the request to join several neighboring counties in the Tri-County Regional Planning 2025 Ophthalmic Project. The TCRP has completed their RFP process, and joining this project allows the county to benefit from the work already done, as well as a cost savings for what has been budgeted for the project. Therefore, we recommend approval of the request to waive County Policy 303.2 regarding the selection of consultants for professional services and accept the process completed by Tri-County Regional Planning. We further recommend approval of the agreement with Coutura International Incorporated to provide digital aerial services for a sum of $47,000. The City of Midland and the State of Michigan will be contributed to the cost of the project, bringing the county's total cost to $19,800, which has been included in the 2025 budget. Respectfully submitted, Jeanette Snyder, Chairperson, James Geisler, Eric Dorian, Administration Operations Committee.
Commissioner Snyder.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Administration Operations Committee recommends 97-10-24.
Is there any commissioner discussion? And call roll, please.
Commissioner Smith,
Yes.
Snyder,
Yes,
Glazer,
Yes.
Terwilliger,
Yes.
Geisler,
Yes.
Dorian,
Yes.
Chairman Bone.
Yes.
7 yes, 0 no, motion carries.
Number 2, please.
Dated November 1st, properly addressed, ladies and gentlemen. We, your Administration Operations Committee, recommend approval of the agreement with Fiddler Technologies for use of a computer software system application. The term of this agreement is from November 5th, 2024 through November 4th, 2027. The cost of this agreement is $28,000 annually over the 3-year term of the agreement and has been included in the budget. Respectfully submitted, Jeanette Snyder, Chairperson, James Geisler, Eric Dorian, Administration Operations Committee.
Commissioner Snyder.
yes, Mr. Chairman, the Administration Operations Committee recommends 98-10-24.
Thank you. Any commissioner discussion? And call roll, please.
Commissioner Snyder.
Yes,
Glazer.
Yes.
Terwilliger.
Yes.
Geisler.
Yes.
Dorian.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Chairman Bone.
Yes.
7 yes, 0 no, motion carries.
Committee report number 3, please.
Dated November 1st, properly addressed, ladies and gentlemen, we, your Administration Operations Committee, recommend approval of the attached resolution supporting Operation Green Light for veterans in Midland County and across the nation. Respectfully submitted, Jeanette Snyder, Chairperson, James Geisler, Eric Dorian, Administration Operations Committee.
Commissioner Snyder.
Mr. Chairman, the Administration and Operation Committee recommends 100-10-24.
Thank you. Do we have any commissioner discussion? And call roll, please.
Commissioner Glazer.
Yes.
Terwilliger.
Yes.
Geisler.
Yes.
Dorian.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Snyder.
Yes,
Chairman Bone.
Yes.
7 yes, 0 no, motion carries.
Committee report number 4, please.
Dated November 1st, properly addressed, ladies and gentlemen. We, your Administration Operations Committee and the Finance Committee, have reviewed several county policies. We recommend approval of the following policies in their current format with no revisions. 101.21, County Office Hours, 301.3, Applications for Funding, Grants, etc., 301.8, Internal Audit Policy, 602.4, Covenants of County Real Property. We further recommend approval of the attached changes to the following policies as submitted by staff. 301.4, Midland County Employees Fund, 301.7, ACH and Electronic Transactions Policy, 301.10, Submission of Special Millage, 303.3, Use of County Credit Cards, 304.1, County Budgets, 601.1, Vehicle Acquisition, Maintenance, and Replacement, 602.1, Disposition of County Property, 602.2, Record Destruction. Respectfully submitted, Jeanette Snyder, Chairperson, James Geisler, Eric Dorian, Administration Operations Committee, Steve Glaser, Chairperson, Eric Dorian, James Geisler, Finance Committee.
Commissioner Snyder.
Mr. Chairman, the Administration Operations Committee recommends 84-8-24.
And Commissioner Glazer.
Chairman, the Finance Committee also recommends approval of Agenda Item 84-8-24.
Do we have any commissioner discussion? And call roll, please.
Commissioner Twilliger.
Yes.
Geisler.
Yes.
Dorian.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Snyder.
Yes.
Glazer.
Yes.
Chairman Bone.
Yes.
7 yes, 0 no, motion carries.
Committee report number 5, please.
Dated November 1st, properly addressed, ladies and gentlemen, we, your Finance Committee, have reviewed the 2025 Administrator Controller recommended budget, and we recommend the proposed budget be adopted with the following changes. Approval of the attachments, including a list of changes to department budgets and general appropriations resolution, will be adopted and incorporated into the final document. Respectfully submitted, Steve Glazer, Chairperson, Eric Dorian, James Geisler, Finance Committee.
Commissioner Glazer.
Mr. Chairman, the Finance Committee recommends approval of Agenda Item 28-4-24.
Do we have any commissioner discussion? And call roll, please.
Commissioner Geisler.
Yes.
Dorian.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Snyder.
Yes.
Glazer.
Yes.
Terwilliger.
Yes.
Chairman Bone.
Yes.
7 yes, 0 no, motion carries.
Committee report number 6, please.
Dated November 1st, properly addressed, ladies and gentlemen, we, your Human Services Committee, recommend approval of the request to promote Andrew Francis from his current position as IT engineer to Senior Information Technology Engineer. Respectfully submitted, Jeanette Snyder, Elena Smith, Human Services Committee.
Commissioner Twilliger. Let's see.
It would go to Jeanette.
Yes.
She was absent. Thank you.
Commissioner Snyder.
Yes, that's all right. The Human Services recommends approval of 99-10-24.
Any commissioner discussion? And call roll, please.
Commissioner Dorian.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Snyder.
Yes.
Glazer.
Yes.
Terwilliger.
Yes.
Geisler.
Yes.
Chairman Bone.
Yes.
All right, 7 yes, 0 no, motion carries.
That is it for our committee reports. We have no RPCs. We have no old business. We have no new business that I'm aware of. So let's go on to commissioner comments and start with Commissioner Geisler.
No comment.
Commissioner Dorian.
I have no comment.
Commissioner Smith.
Yes, I will just say that the election is tomorrow, and I hope that everyone in Midland County that is able to vote takes advantage of the opportunity and expresses their choices. It's really important. Thank you.
Commissioner Snyder.
Yes, I would like to echo those comments, to get out and vote, your civic duty, and good luck to everyone.
Thank you. Commissioner Glazer.
I would like to congratulate Andrew Francis for his promotion and for the work that he does. I know he has helped me on various occasions as I fumble my finger way into the computer abyss. So,
Yeah.
so thank you, Andrew, and congratulations.
Commissioner Twilliger.
Yes, I want to just mention how pleased I am to see Operation Green Light back on our agenda, and that we were all in unison, of course, in approving that. So important, and it's so important that we'll be able to commemorate that on this coming Monday on Veterans Day. So
Thank you.
glad to see it. Thank you.
Thank you. And I would just like to say, obviously, get out and vote, but Tiffany, great job on the budget again this year. Thank you. We watch our pennies pretty tight, and we seem to do a pretty darn good job every year, so thank you for all your hard work. Let's go on to meeting schedules and start with Commissioner Geisler.
I have no meeting.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Commissioner Dorian.
None to announce, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Let's go Commissioner Smith.
Yeah, thank you. On Monday, the 11th, November 11th is Veterans Day with the wreath ceremony happening. And then that evening, at 7 PM is City Council. And then that brings me up to our next meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Snyder.
Yes, after this meeting today, we have the signing ceremony for the Army Corps of the Midland Business Alliance. And then on the 6th, we're back at Parks and Rec, 6 PM here. And the 7th, 9 AM Road Commission at the Road Commission. We also have LEPC that afternoon at 1:15 at the Law Enforcement Center. Monday, the 11th is Veterans Day and the wreath presentation in the Village of Sanford at 7 PM. We have committee meetings on the 12th, so I will announce A&O at 2:30. That evening is Edenville Township at 5:30 and Geneva Township at 7 PM. On the 13th, Jerome Township at 7 PM. And the 18th, Warren Township at 6:30.
Thank you. Commissioner Glazer.
Yes, sir. Wednesday evening, the 6th, at 6 o'clock here in the Commissioner Room, Parks and Recreation will be meeting. Monday, the 11th, I will have the honor to help with the wreath presentation at the Veterans Day ceremony. On Tuesday, the 12th, we have certainly our Finance Committee at 1:30. And we also have, or I have, Porter Township at 6 o'clock and Jasper Township at, when I'm done with Porter, that's a twofer night, so they meet at 7 o'clock. And then, let's see, or I got that wrong, it's Greendale on Tuesday night at 7. On Wednesday, I have Porter at 6 and Jasper at 6:30, and that will be my meeting schedule.
Thank you. Commissioner Twilliger.
Yes, for today, I had planned on going over to the Army Corps signing over at the MBA, but I will be going out to the hospital for my bestie who is having knee replacement right now. On November 11th, I will be attending the wreath ceremony, and then that evening attending Mount Haley and Ingersoll Township meetings at 7 PM, and it's sort of a juggling game. You go to one first and the other one, so I think I'm going to do Ingersoll first. November 12th, I'm reporting Executive Committee and Human Service, and November 14th is kind of a staff day. Senior Services have at 7:30 AM for their annual meeting, breakfast meeting, and 9 o'clock Recovery Court over at the courthouse, and then 10 o'clock Pinecrest/DHHS meeting. So again, that's a juggling act. That's what I have. Thank you.
Thank you. I will, at 11 o'clock, I will be signing at the signing, so I'll be at the Midland Business Alliance for the ceremony. And really, I'm not going to announce anything else because as of next week, I'm under the knife and I will probably be out of action for a little bit. So that's all I have to announce. That's all of our business.
Motion to adjourn.
Do we have support?
Support.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. This meeting is adjourned until Tuesday, November 12th, 2024 at 9 AM to meet in an executive meeting and for the committees to resume their duties. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
You too.
I will not be here next Tuesday, obviously.
Good to see you.